always be concerned about your mental health. Your mental health. It is no more of news that the easiest way men destroy women nowadays, husbands, as they are no more interested in that wife, what they do, the common thing that is happening in our days is that they tackle your mental health. The goal is to frustrate you. The goal is to deal with your mental health, to crumble you by, you know, affecting your mental health. So, as a woman, the first priority that you should have is to protect your mental health. A woman, a mother. So, as a mother, you have the responsibilities to teach the youngest one, your daughters, about mental health, self esteem, and life purpose, you see. So, this thing called relationship and marriage, we should never forget the fact that we are a complete individual on ourselves as a woman, a wife material. You are an individual, a matured person who has a life purpose, who has vision, and you are coming to meet together with a man who also is an individual on himself and has a life purpose and vision. So you as a woman coming to be in a relationship and marriage, this does not mean that you are coming to neglect your life purpose, your destiny, your purpose for life, your vision, just because you are in a relationship or you are married. What I mean by this is, even as you are married, you are in a relationship, you are not supposed to give up on your dream. You are supposed to continue building yourself, building capacity in that relationship and marriage. Otherwise, the day the marriage, so you see, the day the relationship or marriage is no more, you still have your life, your responsibilities to accomplish. So as a woman, be always aware of your mental health. We can easily detect these days that the fastest way, the easiest way men use to deal with you when relationship is no more there, a husband is using nowadays against the wife, the estranged wife, is to deal with your mental health. These things are happening every day. We are seeing a lot of examples. We can see from Annie Idibia and Two-Face, when their marriage is crashing, where the husband was already dating and Natasha, having a being in unfaithful relationship while being in that marriage already. When they are about to come out with a new relationship and marriage, what we could hear is that Annie Idibia has been into drug addicts, and so Annie Idibia was sent for rehabilitation. How do they get themselves into this drug addicts? Is because they were frustrated and so on. So we got out of frustration. They ended up. So Annie Idibia had to go for rehabilitation. In Queen May Yuledoche case, what happened? Yuledoche and Gigi Olsen target was to torment Queen May mental health. This was the reason why they always came on social media by then, dancing, doing things, spiting the woman, employing people to lie against her, to drag her on social media, to defame her, to do all sort of things. All this, the motive was to do what? To 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 deal with her mental health. Thank God for her family who knew better and they supported their sister, build her, encourage her. The moment people are busy to destroy, to tamper with her mental health, that very moment their family supported her to build her capacity, to build the mental health, to continue to build her self-worth. You get it? This is the same of Regina. Regina case now. The husband came out with the same allegation that she's taking drug. The same drug that allegedly rumors have it say that drug was being given to her to boost her in satisfying her husband. That same drug now becomes something else that they are using against her. What is the motive? The motive is to prove that she's inadequate parents. She doesn't have the ability to take care of her children. So what will happen? So they will collect the children from her. So what I'm trying to say is, as a woman, you should be aware of these things that are happening. You should be aware of how the world we are in now is not fair with women. The society is not fair with women. When your husband go out to commit adultery, the society will still come back and drag you and accuse you of not being a good wife material. You see. So you should be aware of this thing. So the best thing that you should prioritize in your relationship and marriage, your mental health, yourself, your happiness, yourself. Your mental health is very important.